10 dark secrets Cristiano Ronaldo never wanted you to know. What if I told you that Cristiano Ronaldo almost lost his entire career before he even kicked a ball professionally? Behind the wealth, fame, and trophies lies a version of Ronaldo the world rarely sees, one surrounded by controversy, trauma, and secrets that could have ended everything. This isn't the highlight reel, this is the other side. Let's uncover the 10 dark secrets Ronaldo never wanted the world to know, and trust me, the final one will leave you speechless. 1. The $600,000 flex that almost got him banned. It was the start of a new era. Ronaldo had just signed a monstrous $72 million deal. He rolled up to training behind the wheel of a matte black Lamborghini Urus with a Bentley Flying Spur trailing right behind. The media exploded. Paparazzi cameras flashed. Fans were in awe. But not everyone was impressed. Just hours before, Manchester United had hired one of the toughest managers in football, a no-nonsense tactician known for discipline. And the first thing he saw, leaked photos of Ronaldo showing off his shiny new toys. The message it sent was loud and clear. Ronaldo cared more about style than strategy. The manager had seen enough. The next day, he dropped a bombshell. No more supercars allowed. Not for Ronaldo, not for anyone. The rule was simple. Show up in one, and you don't play. Harsh? Maybe. But the statement was bigger than one man. Even the team's icon wasn't above the game. 2. The $17 million lie that almost put him behind bars. If that sounds intense, it's nothing compared to what happened in 2017. Just days before the Champions League final, Ronaldo's name hit the headlines, and not for a goal. Spain's government announced that the global icon had been hiding over $17 million in offshore accounts from 2011 to 2014. While millions cheered him on in stadiums, behind the scenes, Ronaldo was playing a different kind of game: tax fraud. The government didn't hesitate. He was given two choices: either face 5 years in prison or pay a jaw-dropping $28 million fine. And make no mistake, he came dangerously close to being locked away. But Ronaldo knew you can't score goals from a jail cell. He chose the fine. Lucky for him, his contracts were so stacked that he made the money back within months. Still, the world never forgot how close he came to losing it all. 3. The heartbeat that nearly ended his life at 15. Long before the private jets and gold-plated watches, there was just a kid named Cristiano, lying breathless on his bed. He was only 15 when his mother noticed something terrifying. His heart was racing uncontrollably, even while doing nothing. 100 beats per minute, unstable rhythm.
It wasn't anxiety. It wasn't nerves. Doctors diagnosed him with a severe cardiac issue. Possibly his life was over.
The operation was risky. There were no guarantees. But Ronaldo went under the knife and came out stronger. Just days after the surgery, he was back on the pitch, and somehow faster than ever before. From that day on, he trained like a man who had nearly lost everything, because he had. 4. The friend who sacrificed his dream for Ronaldo's. Not every Ronaldo story is about enemies. Some are about angels. Back in his early teens, Ronaldo had a best friend named Albert. They were inseparable, like brothers. Both dreamed of going pro, and during an under-8 championship, a scout from Sporting Lisbon was watching closely. But there was one problem. Only one spot was available. The rule was simple. Whoever performed better would get signed. The game started. Ronaldo scored. Albert answered with a header. Then came the moment that changed both their lives. Albert had a clean shot on goal, but instead of scoring, he passed to Ronaldo. Goal. Final score 3-0. The scout picked Ronaldo. After the match, confused, Ronaldo asked Albert why he passed. Albert simply said, "You're better than me." Years later, a journalist tracked Albert down, expecting a humble life. What she found was a mansion, luxury cars, and wealth beyond belief. When she asked how, Albert smiled and said just one word: Ronaldo. 5. The $11 million baby scandal. In 2010, fans thought Ronaldo's social media got hacked. Out of nowhere, he posted a cryptic message: "It is with great joy and emotion that I inform I have become a father to a baby boy. No wife, no girlfriend, no explanation." The internet exploded. Who was the mother? Here's what really happened. During a trip to the US, Ronaldo and his friends visited a restaurant. He noticed a waitress, left his number, and they connected. Months later, his agent got the call. She was pregnant. Panic set in. This wasn't just a random fling, it was a potential PR disaster. Ronaldo made a decision. He offered her $11 million to keep it private, give up all rights, and let him raise the child alone. She agreed. To this day, no one knows who Cristiano Jr.'s mother is, not even the boy himself. 6. The one-word gesture that crashed a fortune. During a Euro 2020 press conference, Ronaldo sat down in front of 2 bottles of Coca-Cola. Without saying a word, he slid them out of view and then held up a bottle of water. "Agua," he said. That's it, one word. But that move wiped $4 billion off Coca-Cola's market value in a matter of hours. Investors panicked. The stock dropped from $56 to $55 a share. All because the world's most followed athlete made a subtle statement. That's the kind of influence most politicians only dream of. 7. The time he knocked out a security guard. Ronaldo's power isn't just metaphorical, it's physical, dangerously physical. Scientists once measured his kick velocity at 80 miles per hour, stronger than most professional baseball pitches, and one unlucky security guard learned that the hard way. During warm-ups, Ronaldo took a shot that veered off course and smashed straight into the guard's head. She dropped instantly. Medics rushed in. The stadium fell silent. Ronaldo ran to her side, but he didn't have first aid training, so instead he handed her his jersey. Somehow that worked. She smiled, laughed, and walked it off like a champ. That jersey, it now lives framed in her home. 8. The Ferrari and the trash bin. When Ronaldo first joined Sporting, he was the outsider, from a small island, poor and with a funny accent. The other kids made fun of him. He was often late to class, and the school had a bizarre punishment for that. You had to push a massive trash bin around campus. They called it the Ferrari. Each time he pushed it, kids laughed. They mocked his dreams of owning a real one. One day, he snapped. He turned to them and said, "Laugh all you want. One day, I'll drive a real Ferrari." Fast forward 2 decades, and that same kid now owns over 30 supercars worth more than $20 million, including, yes, several Ferraris. But here's the twist. That moment didn't just fuel him. It sparked what many call an addiction to car buying. Some call it excessive, others motivational. 9. The jump that broke physics. In a 2019 match against Sampdoria, Ronaldo didn't just score a goal, he made physics beg for mercy. He leapt 28 inches off the ground, reached a height of 2 meters, and hung in the air for over a full second. Scientists ran the data and concluded his jump generated 5 times the gravitational force of Earth, 5 Gs. To compare, Michael Jordan's legendary dunk reached a slightly lower height and lasted just under a second. In that moment, Ronaldo outjumped the Jumpman himself. 10. The empire you don't see. Cristiano Ronaldo is more than a footballer. He's a billionaire empire with multiple businesses, 5 kids, and over 600 million followers across platforms. He owns a hotel chain, a perfume line, a fitness brand, and even a line of hair clinics. He's an athlete, a CEO, and a father, and through it all, his public image remains nearly untouchable. But make no mistake, behind the glamour is a man who's faced lawsuits, scandals, near-death moments, betrayals, and heartbreak.
Conclusion: the legend behind the headlines. So, what do we really know about Cristiano Ronaldo? He's not just goals and trophies. He's a survivor, a fighter, a man who's paid millions to hide pain and inspired millions more by refusing to quit. He's lived 10 lifetimes in one. And while fans scream his name in stadiums, the full story, the real story, remains buried behind headlines, contracts, and silence. Behind the flawless smile and the picture-perfect Instagram posts is a man who's faced betrayal from friends, constant pressure from the media, and the crushing weight of being a global icon. Every mistake is magnified, every weakness hunted. And yet, year after year, he steps back onto the pitch as if nothing can touch him. His career has been a chess game against the world, one where every move is calculated, every step forward comes with a cost, and every victory hides 100 unseen battles. For most athletes, the roar of the crowd fades after retirement. For Ronaldo, the legend might only grow louder, because when the final whistle of his career blows, the records will stay in history books, but the untold stories, these stories, will remind us of the man who wasn't perfect, but was unstoppable. Now you know the truth. Or at least, some of it. The rest? Maybe it's locked away forever, guarded by the man in the number 7 shirt. If this changed the way you see Ronaldo, hit that like button. And tell us in the comments, which of these secrets shocked you the most?